What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Appalachian Smoke Wagon channel. Thanks for clicking on the video. If you don't mind and you haven't done it yet, then smash that subscribe button. All subscriptions are very much appreciated. So thank you to all of you who have subscribed, and thank you to all of my future subscribers. Today we're going to be talking about the Trijicon RMR. This is the, let me see. This is the RM06 Type 2 RMR. It has a 3.25 MOA dot. We'll see if we can get that. Looks kind of big through the camera. It's a really crisp dot. Is the Trijicon RMR still relevant in 2025 with all the pistol optics that are available today? In the short answer, I'm going to say yes. The only downside that I know to the RMR is you have to remove it every year. At least that's the way I do it. It's never died on me in a year, but every year around my birthday, I pull it off, put a new battery in, go to the range, and re-zero. It's usually still right there. I usually have to make a couple click changes, but just taking it off and putting it on, it's usually still right there. Now this is on a slide cut for the RMR, so there's not really much deviation. It can move inside this slot. So I think that's why I get my pretty much return to zero when I change battery, but you always want to confirm that. Trijicon has released the two new RMR style dots. They have the enclosed, and I'm not sure the name of these. I think the RMR, the open emitter one, is the RMR HD, and it kind of takes some design from the SRO to where this is up and shifted just a little bit forward, and you have a top mounted battery. I think that's the biggest improvement of the RMR HD, and hopefully we will be able to pick one of those up this year and show it on the channel. I have had this RMR since like 2018, and it has been carried every single day since I've had it. I've not had any failures. I've trained a lot with it. It's been on several different firearms. It finally landed on this Glock 19X, which is my everyday carry. In my opinion, the Glock 19X is the best Glock ever released. You have a 17 slide with a 17 frame, with a 19 size slide. And then this one has the Radian Ramjet and Afterburner combo, which makes it the size of a 17, maybe just a hair longer. So it fits in all my Glock 17 holsters. But enough about the firearm. This video is about the Trijicon, and I think it's one of the best dots ever made. It handles the reciprocating of the slide. That's a lot of G's on that because it comes back and it's just a lot of movement on it. And this thing has never failed me. And if it does, I will come on here and say it. I'm not sure Trijicon's warranty. I'm pretty sure they have a lifetime warranty. Don't quote me on that. I've never had to use it. Like I said, this thing is carried every day. You can see a little bit of wear right here, and that's not much considering this thing is carried every single day up against my body. In summer, winter, all seasons of the year, this thing is carried, and it's just a great red dot. And the question was, is it still viable in 2025? And yes, absolutely. They're right around 500 rocks to get into one of these. That's very expensive for a red dot, but there's many out there that's way more expensive than that. And I think if you have it to spend, just go ahead and get a Trijicon for a pistol dot, because you can't go wrong. They work. I have seen videos where some Trijicon stuff has failed, and anything man-made has a chance to fail. But apparently I got a good one, and this one has just been solid. The window is kind of small, but once you practice enough with it, and if your fundamentals are solid, you should be able to draw this weapon, look at your target, and the dot should just be right imprinted on it, because when you shoot with a dot, you should be more target focused, where if you're shooting with irons, you're more front sight focused. So you definitely, if you've never shot with a dot and you're interested in it, you should definitely train to the dot. I got accustomed to it pretty quick back 5 or 6 years ago, and I just think dots are the way to go, especially for those longer shots. And now I know in most self-defense situations, you're not shooting very long distance, but I just think the dots are great, especially the Trijicon. There's so many dots out there right now, so many budget dots. A lot of the Holosun offerings are really good. I do use some Holosun stuff, but this Trijicon is my favorite pistol dot, and I would really like to get my hands on the 2 new models, the enclosed and the RMR HD, to try them out. So hopefully this coming year we'll be able to get our hands on a couple of those and test them out. But is the RMR still viable in 2025? Yes. In my honest opinion, yes. You can't go wrong with it. If you want the best pistol optic, then go to Trijicon. That's about all I got to say. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you got any questions about anything you've seen in the video, then hit me up in the comments. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. If you'd like to get a hold of me for anything else, you can do that at appalachiansmokewagon@gmail.com. That's the channel's email. Feel free to email me with any questions you might have, anything like that. If you want to know more about this firearm, I had a video on this firearm back in the summer. It was called The Best Glock in My Honest Opinion, and YouTube totally struck me and took that video totally down from the channel. I looked through what they said was wrong with it, and I couldn't find anything wrong with it that went against their guidelines. So I'm not sure. I know YouTube really doesn't like gun content. I don't know why. Guns are America. America, we want our freedom with guns. The British come and try to take our guns way back in the day, and our founding fathers were like, no, not going to happen. So guns are American culture. It's not the guns that kill people. It's the crazy people behind the guns. And more people should be normalized to firearms and things like that, just for the safety of America and the safety of themselves. We all have the right to defend ourselves and not be a victim. So learn to carry your gun, learn to be proficient with your gun, get some training, and go have fun with them. Be safe, but go have fun with them. That's about it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for future content on the Appalachian Smoke Wagon channel. I really appreciate every one of you guys that have subscribed, and all my future subscribers. I'm going to appreciate you guys just as much. So be on the lookout for more content. And until next time, Smoke Wagon out.